Welcome back, everyone, to episode number 31 of the return of TSV 1860 Munich. And as we move toward the end of November, we find ourselves on a 6-game unbeaten run as we get set to take on a team that we are chasing at the top of the table in FC Cologne. We've had a good run. We still find ourselves now in 5th place, although we do have a game in hand on the teams ahead of us. Just 2 points out of that playoff spot, 5 points off of the top. Cologne and Freiburg have been battling it out all year long, and we're going to look to move forward with our squad. Junior League, though, is injured, so Juan Bauza is going to come in and take his place. We're going to have, Max Rosenfelder come in on the bench as well, and we are going to be starting as such, as Finley Koninghaus will also come back into the lineup. Tim Vollbrecht is going to go out. He was complaining he wasn't playing enough, so we started him and played him for like 4 minutes. It is going to be CJ Sanchez, who has been absolutely fantastic. Still has not lost a match in the league since he came on. He's going to be in goal. We're going to have a back four of Felix Koninghaus, Lang, Antonios Papadopoulos, and Andrew Sorinola. Finn Lachenmacher and Juan Bravo will remain in the midfield with Christian Conte and Enzo Millo on the wings. Salif Keita leads our team in scoring with 8 goals, and Juan Bauza are going to be leading the line together as we move forward. It is going to be number 5, 1860 Munich against number 2, FC Cologne. A win, and we could potentially move into one of those top 3 places. We've been on an amazing run, 6 in a row, unbeaten in the league. We're trying to add to that here at the Grunwalder Stadion. It's Munich and Cologne, and hopefully we've been enjoying a nice run of play, but it's going to be Bush who's going to throw it in for Cologne. In their end, Nemecha looking for Asconi, finds him. Fabio Silva, intercepted by Juan Bravo. Millo can't get his foot on it, but will take over. Millo for Bauza, dropping it back. Sorinola along that far sideline, carrying it forward, runs into a bit of traffic. His cross is blocked, gets it back. Finn Lachenmacher to Bravo. His pass intercepted by Martel and thrown forward to Mbuku. Papadopoulos, though, steps up. Juan Bravo throwing it forward. He's got Keita in. Keita beats the goalkeeper. He's got his 9th goal of the season. Salif Keita has been an absolute revelation for this team. It's 1-0, 1860 Munich. Papadopoulos stepping out of his position, making the interception, gets the ball to Juan Bravo, who throws it forward, finds Keita behind the defense with an easy left footer into the back of the net. The early 1-0 lead, we just need to hang on to it. It has been a problem over the last couple of matches. We've had 2 draws come up 0-0 against teams closer to the bottom of the table, so we haven't necessarily dominated the opposition we have needed to, but we have played at a level that is strong enough to put us in the position we need to be in as we've now moved up into 4th place. 1 more goal might pop us ahead of Hanover into 3rd as Sorinola carries it up, drops it back for Antonios Papadopoulos. Moves it to his left to Long. Koninghaus now carrying it up from the left back position. Ahead for Christian Conte. Makes a move. Knocked away by Butch, but Salif Keita picks up the loose ball near post. Has the brace, his 10th of the year. It's 2-0 Munich. Now that's what we want to see, but a throw-in in the final third. Long is going to track back and get it. Here we go the other way. Sorinola carrying up the right side. Finds Bauza. Back for Sorinola, working it up the sideline. In the middle, Bauza to Finn Lachenmacher. Lachenmacher to Christian Conte, cutting in. He's going to score, and that should be 3-0 Munich. They're saying it may have been offside, though. Looked on to me, but they have disallowed the goal. Christian Conte thought he had his 4th of the year, and that is an eyelash between him and the defender for the offside. Urbig to deliver it deep. Papadopoulos head, though, knotted down by Martel. Fabio Silva. Martel and Mbuku. Feeds it left wing Bayo. Finding Mbuku, who is in, and he beats CJ Sanchez for his 10th of the year. And Cologne has half the lead. It's now 2-1. 1860 Munich as Cologne gets one back in the 30th minute. Bayo with a nice pass around Sorinola. up for Mbuku, who gets behind the defense and puts it home past CJ Sanchez. But on the kickoff, highlight going the other way for 1860 Munich. Papadopoulos gets it from Long, ahead for Bravo. Sorinola now, with room ahead, runs into traffic, back for Papadopoulos. They'll play catch for a while. Juanma Bravo to Long, near side for Koninghaus. He'll wait to see how things develop in front of him. Long for Bravo, back to Long. Koninghaus now up the left wing side. Stops, moves in the middle, but Nemecha knocks it clear, and he's going to carry it ahead all by himself. Nemecha on the counterattack, pushing it wide, dropping it back. Martel from distance, and that is in, and we are tied at 2. That one actually ricocheted off the head of Juanma Bravo. Unfortunate. We're even in shots on 5. We do have the edge in the possession, 53 to 47%. We're also leading the XG battle. However, the game itself is tied at 2 as we move into the final couple of minutes here in this first half. Can we get one back before the whistle? It does not look that way. 2 minutes added on, and they have expired. Shots are even at 7 apiece. We're winning the possession battle. We're winning the XG battle, but we are not winning the game. A pair of goals for Salif Keita so far have not been enough, as Eric Martel able to deflect one off of the head of Juanma Bravo to tie things up at 2 apiece. Hopefully we can get some separation between us and Cologne in the positive way in this second half. Koninghaus, Papadopoulos off of the woodwork. Fabio Silva can't get it past Finn Lachenmacher, and then it's finally cleared by Cologne and out. Minute and a half gone by in this second half, and we had a chance to make it a 3-2 ball game. Sorinola, near sideline, reverses field. Juanma Bravo, Millo looking for a Bauza, knocked away. Juanma Bravo down for Lachenmacher. Now Bauza's in. Bauza has scored. Was he onside? If he was, it was his first goal in a very long time. He has not gotten off the schneid in a while. VAR says it's a good goal. It's 3-2 1860 Munich. 4th of the year for Juan Bauza. His first in like 11 matches, I believe. We've been getting news reports about how he needed to score. And Juan Bauza finally delivers, so close to being offside. But he finds himself just on, and Munich finds themselves on the positive end of a 3-2 score. But Cologne to get things started with the throw, and Silva gets it from Bush. Flipped ahead for Mbuku. He's in, and he's able to beat CJ Sanchez for his 11th of the year. I believe, though, he was offside. Are they going to check this? They are not. And we are tied at 3. Oh, we've got to do better, boys. We absolutely must do better. Hate dropping points like this. Bush will throw it in this time to Martel. Nemecha for Bush. Martel making a nice little triangle. Nemecha ahead for Mbuku. He's got us heading backwards, but his shot will go easily in on CJ Sanchez, who has no trouble making that save. Millo almost tripped up. Juanma Bravo ahead for Bauza. Lachenmacher, he's got a cutting Conte. Conte is in, but that one's going to be blocked and knocked back behind for a corner. Piper doing a fantastic job defensively for Cologne, getting in the way of that one. Koninghaus sending it in, but Urbig charging off of his line will make an easy grab. And with 30 minutes left to go, we are still tied 3 apiece. We need to do something at home. Long and Koninghaus not having the greatest games. Neither is Enzo Millo. Enzo Millo with a 6'4" seems to be more the rule than the exception these days. Christian Conte picking up the loose ball. Bauza with the header on, and that's going to go just wide. Let's make some changes, shall we? I don't like pulling off Enzo Millo, but we really have no choice. Kong Min-gi is going to come in and take his position there. Felix Long also not doing such a great job, so Ivan Munoz will slot in for him, and Xavier Frohock will come in at left back. 3 changes being made with 21 minutes and change remaining in this match as Kempf throws it forward. Sorinola will backtrack. Drop it easily to Sanchez to restart. Papadopoulos to Lachenmacher over to Juanma Bravo, near side Sorinola. Here we go, carrying it up. Feeds it ahead, Enzo Millo. Across, Conte in, and Urbig making the save along the near post. to quiet the attack. 3-3 is still the score. We do have the edge in shots, 15-11. Corner kick coming in from Sorinoli. He's got men in the middle. Piper, though, able to clear it. Kamingui tracks down the clearance. Sorinola in. He's got room in front of him. Throws it on Urbig. Knocked off the line by Mbuku. Asconi, though, loses it to Bravo. Lockenmacher to Sorinola. Papadopoulos moving it to his left. Taking a shot from range. And that's going to trickle in. And Urbig will scoop that up and make a pretty easy save. We've got 13 minutes remaining in regulation. Do we hang on for the draw, make it 7 in a row unbeaten? Do we go for the win? Conte takes it over. Frohawk pushing it ahead. Flipping it forward, looking for Keita. He's got Piper, though. Piper to Hubers. Far side for Bush along the sideline, dropping it for Piper. Bush again with it. Piper up for Martel. Nemecha back for Hubers. Martel feeding it forward. Cut off by Bravo. Conte from range off of the crossbar and out. 10 minutes remaining in this match. And we still find ourselves even at 3. Hopefully we can take advantage of Bush, who is not having a very good game at that right wing back position. Free kick now for Juan Bravo. We're all set up. We've got 6 men in the box. Bravo goes for it. It hits off the crossbar, though. And back behind for a goal kick. Just a couple of minutes left. 3 minutes to be added on at the end. We've managed 20 shots. 9 of them have been on target. 3 have hit the back of the net. However, Cologne had 3 as well. As the final whistle blows, we have made it 7 in a row. But we were not victorious. So again, dropping points in a massive game. And we are this close. This close, still 4 points off the top. Tied at 31 points are Cologne, Freiburg, and Hanover. Nuremberg 1 point ahead of us in 4th place, but we have dropped into 5th. So even though we have not lost, we're still losing. Yeah, so even though we have gone unbeaten in our last 7 and Juan Bauza finally got off the schneid, we found ourselves actually slipping in the table, currently sitting in 5th place after 15 matches on 27 points. We are only 4 off of the league lead, but we're also 4 points out of either automatic promotion or the playoff spot. So we do have some work to do as we are set to take on Grunter Fürth, currently sitting in 7th place, and we're going to make a couple of changes. Even though we've been on a good run, Enzo Millo has not been having a great time. Junior League has been injured, so we're going to move some guys around. It's going to be CJ Sanchez in goal as always. Xavier Frohawk is going to get another start at the left back position. Sorinola is going to stay on the right hand side, and we're going to use the central partnership of Long and Antonius Papadopoulos. Patrick Sondheimer looking for a little bit more playing time. Maybe we were trying to kind of patch up that relationship that we basically torpedoed on deadline day. He's going to start in the midfield with Juan Bravo. Conte's going to remain on the left wing, but we're going to bring in Ethan Martin, the rookie, on the right-hand side. Keita is going to remain up top, and he's going to be joined by Finn Lockenmacher. We are not favorites in this match, which is kind of disappointing to me. So it's going to be our 4-2-4 against Grunter Fürth's back 5. We are on the road, and we have played very well on the road so far this season. It's 1860 Munich and Grunter Fürth, and we got the first shot. So hopefully we can keep this momentum going. My fingers are 100% crossed. 7 in a row unbeaten. Can we make it 8 on the road? More importantly, can we pick up a victory as we have drawn now 3 of our last 4? Frohawk setting it ahead, looking for Keita, but Maloney will gain control. Charisma for Christian. He's fought KO Lang, but Long is able to get in there. Conte, Sondheimer throwing it ahead. Martin is there in the middle. Lockenmacher heads it in. It's a goal. Is it going to count? Benda had his fingers on it. Finn Lockenmacher charging up, knocks it out of his hands. VAR is going to review it, and they're going to disallow the goal. They're going to disallow the goal. How do you disallow an own goal? I guess he was offside. Was one of the guys offside? Was it? I don't know. I don't know what just happened. Benda looking for an outlet. He's going to send it up the middle. Junge for Soler. Daschner back for Young. Christensen, Mahoney to Young. Back for Mahoney on the right side of that defensive trio. Christensen. Ahead, Soler, back for Young, Christensen. A lot of possession for Günther Fürth in the middle. Third, Puku, able to knock it past the charging CJ Sanchez, but it is going to go wide for a goal kick. Ball trickling into Sanchez is going to start our next highlight. We've played 27.5 minutes so far of this contest. Sanchez surveys the field, throwing it long, finds Finn Lachemacher, knocked down to Keita. Keita is in. Keita beats the goalkeeper, but he knocks it wide of the post. It's going to be a goal kick for Günther Fürth. Oh, man alive. Daschner going for gold. Can't get there. It will be a corner kick. What a save by CJ Sanchez. Daschner to deliver the outswinger. Lachemacher clears it. Isherwood takes down Long. And the assistant referee is going to call the foul. Final third throw in. Frohock in for Conte. Pushing it to his right now in the middle. Conte going for gold, and Brenda getting his hands on it, knocking it behind. It's going to be a corner kick on the opposite side. Patrick Sondheimer to deliver. Outswinger looking for Lachemacher. Can't find him. Martin's got it. Conte from distance, and Benda ranging over to his left to make an easy stop. 7-3 your shots on goal here in this first half. They're going to add on 1 minute after the initial 45, and that's going to fall by the wayside. We're going to hit the half again, tied 0-0, and our high-powered offense just unable to find the back of the net, but we are trying our best. They have 3 shots on goal with an XG of .05. That's how well things are going for us. No changes as we get the second half underway. Again, shots on goal now 8-3 in favor of 1860 Munich. Possession has gone the way of Günther Fürth, but they are doing a lot of moving around in their own end. And that middle third, they haven't really made a lot of hay on their attempts to go on the inroads. And nothing really going on in this first 15 minutes of the second half. We are going to look to make some changes coming up. Soler's going to send it forward. Knocked on by Isherwood. Still upset we didn't get to sign Isherwood 2 years ago. He opted to go to Günther Fürth when they were still a Bundesliga side. And now we're all playing in the same league. Near post on the corner. Maloney, his first of the year. 63.5 minutes in, have put Günther Fürth up 1-0, and our 7-game unbeaten streak is in jeopardy. This is the first time we have trailed in the last 8 matches. So as we make our way towards the 70-minute mark, we're going to look to make some changes. Christian Conte, very frustrated. He's going to come out in favor of Juan Bauza. Like the guys up top, Salif Keita's not really getting anything done. We are going to leave him in there, though, for right now. Felix Long on a yellow card, not great. Frohock not having a wonderful game, so Koninghaus is going to come in off the bench and take his place. And how is our midfield doing? Not too bad, although I think Patrick Reel is going to take his more normal spot in there instead of Patrick Sondheimer. So 3 changes to be made. We're going to ask them to make an impact as we head into the 71st minute. And we are trailing 1-0, and another opportunity on the corner. This time Maloney can't take advantage of it. It's knocked back toward the midfield stripe. Soler's going to gather it. Eduardo Quaresma loses it to Martin, and hopefully we can go up the other way. Long feed into the middle, knocked down by Maloney to Soler. Back for Maloney. Isherwood ahead for Rigoda. Left wing side for Schroeder. In the middle, Jorge able to snag it is CJ Sanchez. He'll get it started quickly. Greel. Juanma Bravo back for Sanchez. Is he going to look to move things to the near side? He is to Koninghaus, but that's going to end our attack. 15 minutes remaining in this match. And 15 minutes before our unbeaten streak comes to an end. Martin gathers the clearance up the near sideline. In for Long, back for Martin outside. Martin on the opposite side of the field of where he's supposed to be playing. Greel, Juanma Bravo feeds Bauza. Bauza, what a save by Benda. Lachemacher tracks it down. Back for Koninghaus, and that's going to end it. 9-8 now the shots. That was our greatest opportunity, and Juan Bauza could not make it go. Throw in Koninghaus. Griel's going to lose it. Deschner up ahead. Rigoda. Numbers the other way now for Grinter Fjord. Jung's got it. Carrying it forward. Blocked. Juanma Bravo. Martin sending it long. Maloney nodding it down to Christensen. Deschner. Can he find Rigoda? CJ Sanchez charging up. Grabs it. Throws it out to the right to Sorinola. Counterattack the other way now for 1860 Munich. Lachenmacher in the box. Stops in the middle. Juanma Bravo block. Griel's got it. His shot is muted as well. And Benda able to pick it up along the post. 7 minutes left. Thrown forward. Long looking for Keita, but Jung steps in front of him. Michalski over to Maloney. Forward. Sorinola knocks it down to 18 Munich coming the other way. Koninghaus. Throws it ahead. He's got Keita in over Lachenmacher. Lachenmacher scores, but they say he was offside. They're not even going to review it. 5 minutes left before our unbeaten streak comes to an end, and we're doing it in a YouTube episode. Usually when I hit record, we do well in the second game. Not this time. Finn Lachenmacher has it taken away by Jung, but Keita intercepts a back pass. Koninghaus now throwing ahead. He's got Keita in. Keita can't beat the goalkeeper, and they're able to clear. 3 minutes added on. 1.5 minutes of that left. Sorinola throwing it in. Lachenmacher back for Sorinola. Papadopoulos now finds Sorinola carrying up that right wing side, feeding it ahead. Martin in the middle. Keita, he scores! Keita picking up his 11th goal of the year. And with 1 minute to go in added time, 1860 Munich has equalized at 1. Salif Keita has brought the away end to their feet as time is going to expire, and it's going to be 1-1. Yeah, it's another draw. We didn't want another draw, but we rescued it in the 93rd minute to tie Grinter Fjord on the road at 1. Not the result we wanted, but the result we deserved. Leaves us in 5th place. We're now tied with Nuremberg, who has us on goal difference 11-9, sitting in 4th, and we are still, although all the teams ahead of us now have a game in hand, of course, we are still just 3 points off the league lead. Oh, not exactly where I wanted to be just before the midway point in the season, but we're still top of the table and we're still knocking on the door. And because I'm a technological Luddite sometimes, I recorded an entire fantastic outro. It was brilliant with no audio, and I was way too sick yesterday to fix it, which is why this video is so late. Thank you very much for watching. If you like that, please be sure to hit that like button. Make sure the algorithm knows that you liked this video, because maybe they'll think other people may like the video, and it'll help the channel grow. Also, another way to help us grow is to subscribe and make sure your notifications are turned on so you know when the next episode of 1860 Munich is going to hit the YouTube. FM24 is on the way, so we're going to be wrapping things up, I think, this week. So hope to see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.